they want. That family shit. Dirt. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Bonds that can't be broken. Watch it. Hey yo, we family. 3 times we heat rhymes, eye to eye, Jinx, X and I. A bond that will never die. Wise guys will split the pie. Big style, hypnotize. I'm back home, the shark in the town. Let the fin roam, my fam in the zone. See how we rock well, exotic flow. Crystal seashells, never sleep where the beast dwell. Monster the music, you the shit, improve it. This is hip hop, get your shit chopped. It's been a long time coming on the same track with fam dumping. Look how your man's gunning for fam, cause we all stand for something. Salute the fans production, producing mass destruction. We ask none, command respect, that's the law of instruction. Back in the south with a Dutch in my mouth, fam. That's what I'm all about, damn. 3 deep when we rolling out. Leave your face posted out. Double holster, twin toasted out. Your style bitch, watch me hold it out. Get money. Every day with fam is sunny. We get money. Every day with fam is sunny. We family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family.
The jester, nobody does it better. Ain't nothing like fam riding a beat like a bike. When it comes to this rap shit, yeah, I know we out of sight. Every ego bout on Tonka Fest, that Jinx is the best. BMX a prima jester, who gon' run up and test? I'm outside the gate, not in the bleachers or sideline. That mean that I ain't playing, motherfucker, I'm bout mine. You had your time, now it's mine to shine. I'm hungry when I spit, can't you hear it in the rhyme?
Because you look so sweet. I wish I could taste the moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No, I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern Ash, girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern Ash, girl. Yeah. Okay, now pour me a one. Better yet, make it soon. They say the night is young, but this cup like the fountain in you. Shining. Tell me what your sign is. Tell me what you drink, little lady. I could buy by the bottle, I promise. Yeah, because you look so sweet. I wish I could taste the moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No, I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern Ash, girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern Ash, girl.
Like to keep it on the edge so we max out. Just need a little breeze from the top down. Bitter so sweet. I don't need no sleep. Like to keep it on the edge so we maxed out. Just need a little breeze from the top down. It was so sweet. Keep it on the edge. Breeze from the top down. Bitter so sweet. I don't need no sleep. Keep it on the edge. Breeze from the top down. Bitter so sweet.
You're going to the club. You're going to your family reunion. Maybe your fraternity and sorority get-togethers.
There's a new sheriff in town.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Southern Edge Beverage Company.
The Edge.
With Southern Edge sweet tea vodka and salted caramel whiskey. Our sweet tea vodka is made from succulent corn, real black tea, and juicy sugarcane. Can be enjoyed neat or on the rocks or blended with your favorite fruit juice
Or mix a liqueur combo.
Our salty caramel whiskey is the perfectly pleasing balance of salty and sweet that does not overpower overpower the palate. Added to your coffee or incorporated into food recipes. Check us out on the website at southernedgebeverageco.com. Also on Instagram. Distributed by Kelly Family Distributors right here in the state of Georgia. You can also pick up a bottle at Total Wine and More, World of Beverages, Prohibition Liquor, Firewater Package, Press Wine and Spirits, and Bim's Package Store. We are the new edge. Taste the edge. Southern Edge Beverage Company. Yeah.
Sponsorship opportunities are available. All right. You're going to see some commercials, but we're telling you once again, people like this, and I straight pull this from a TV show or a movie, but the price today is not going to be the price tomorrow. It's as simple as that, man. A lot of people have been hitting us up. We're really just trying to come up with a fair package for everybody.
Trying to do things the right way, sir. Trying to do things the right way.
And so if you are interested in advertising on the Two Live Stews, I created a new email address, sme.dougstewart@gmail.com. sme.dougstewart@gmail.com.
The price today ain't going to be the same tomorrow, but I want to get in today.
The Two Live Stews experience, Doug Stewart, Ron Stewart. Sponsorship opportunities are available. All right. We're looking for experienced radio sales people. Jump aboard right now. There's a lot of money out there to be got. All right. Because we promote the heck out of our sponsors, and they know that. We've had sponsors in the past that we would love to reconnect with as well.
Yeah, okay, BMX, this is what they want. Shit, that family shit. Jersey, hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm, hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm, hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm, hey yo, we family. Bonds that can't be broken. Watch it. Hey yo, we family. 3 times we heat rhymes, eye to eye, Jinx, X and I. A bond that will never die. Wise guys will split the pie. Big style, hypnotized. I'm back home, the shark in the town. Let the fin roam, my fam in the zone. See how we rock well, exotic flow. Crystal seashells, never sleep where the beast dwell. Monster the music, you the shit, then prove it. This is hip hop, get your shit chopped. It's been a long time coming on the same track with fam dumping. Look how your man's gunning for fam, cause we all stand for something. Salute the fans production, producing mass destruction. We ask nothing, command respect, that's the law of instruction. Back in the south with a Dutch in my mouth, fam. That's what I'm all about, damn. 3 deep when we rolling out. Leave your face posted out. Double holster, twin toasted out. Your
same and same.
Yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey, yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey, yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey, yo, we family.
The jester, nobody does it better. Ain't nothing like fam riding a beat like a bike. When it come to this rap shit, yeah, I know we out of sight. Every ego bout and tongue confess that Jinx is the best. BMX supreme majestic, who gon' run up and test? I'm outside the gate, not in the bleachers or sideline. That mean that I ain't playing, motherfucker, I'm bout mine. You had your time, now it's mine to shine. I'm hungry when I spit, can't you hear it in the rhyme?
Cause you look so sweet. Woo. I wish I could taste the moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No, no. I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern edge, girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern edge, girl. Yeah. Okay, now pour me a one. Better yet, make it soon. They say the night is young, but this cup like the fountain in you. Shining. Tell me what your sign is. Tell me what you drink, little lady. I could buy by the bottle, I promise. Yeah. Because you look so sweet. Woo. I wish I could taste the moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No, no. I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern edge, girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern edge, girl.
Like to keep it on the edge so we max out. Just need a little breeze from the top down. Been so sweet. I don't need no sleep. Like to keep it on the edge so we maxed out. Just need a little breeze from the top down. It was so sweet. Keep it on the edge. Breeze from the top down. Been so sweet. I don't need no sleep. Keep it on the edge. Breeze from the top down. Been so sweet.
You're going to the club. You're going to your family reunion. Maybe your fraternity and sorority get-togethers.
There's a new sheriff in town.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Southern Edge Beverage Company.
The Edge.
With Southern Edge sweet tea vodka and salted caramel whiskey. Our sweet tea vodka is made from succulent corn, real black tea, and juicy sugarcane. Can be enjoyed neat or on the rocks or blended with your favorite fruit juice.
Or mix a liqueur combo.
Our salty caramel whiskey is the perfectly pleasing balance of salty and sweet that does not overpower the palate. Add it to your coffee or incorporate it into food recipes.
Check us out on the website.
That's southernedgebeverage.co.com. Also on Instagram.
Distributed by Kelly Family Distributors right here in the state of Georgia.
You can also pick up a bottle at Total Wine and More, World of Beverages, Prohibition Liquor, Firewater Package, Press Wine and Spirits, and Bim's Package Store.
We are the new Edge.
Taste the edge.
Southern Edge Beverage Company. Yeah.
Stewart Media and Entertainment presents the Two Live Stews Experience. We back, show. This right here, this ain't your ordinary-ish.
Two Live Stews Experience, Ryan Stewart, Doug Stewart, baby, we back. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yes, we are back. It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you, but them folks sat us down forcefully. What up to the Qs?
Do not let anyone confuse you. The Two Live Stews started this shit.
The Two Live Stews Experience, shouty. If you not stewing, what the hell are you doing?
And we've got to thank God every minute of every day, coming to you in a podcast near you. It's your boys, the Two Live Stews, man. I'm Ryan Stewart, and he's Doug Stewart. The lovely Tree Taylor is producing the show. We invited her in a second. What up, though, man?
Did you mean to rhyme like that?
Hey, man, I got.
It actually worked out. I saw you kind of struggling with it, but it worked out.
No,
you got that gallant talent.
I got gallant talent, man. And real quick, man, before we go any further, we are brought to you and powered by the good folks from Southern Edge. Check them out on the web at southernedgebeverageco.com. It's an election year, man, and I got a new hat.
Okay. Let me see the hat.
Yeah, it's an election year, man.
Drop your hand a little bit so we can see it.
Give me a second, man. Can I set it up, man?
Oh, I didn't know you were setting something up. My bad.
So Miles goes, a MAGA hat, Dad? Really? A MAGA hat? And I said, well, Miles, would you be disappointed if I had a MAGA hat on? He said, well, Dad, you'd have to explain it to me. It would hurt until you explain it to me. I'm sure you could explain it to me, right?
Uh-huh.
And I put my head down like this, man. Make black men kings again.
I mean, we still are. That's a live hat. Where you get that from?
From the good folks at H's Inc.
Okay.
H's Inc. Reese and Robert Henry, man, H's brothers. Shouts out to them, man. H's-inc.myshopify.com is where you can get the hats. There's some good dudes, man, from the crib. And when I saw this hat, the minute I saw it, I had to have it, sir. It makes total sense. I love the hat.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm just looking at your and you're watching the Two Live Stews Experience. And every show I keep saying I want to bring up your little headline underneath your name. And today, this one, I caught this one. The 7th player in the state of South Carolina?
That's right, man.
Your senior year, obviously, right?
Yep.
Who was in front of you? Who was in front of you that went to the league? I know Norman Hand. Was Norman Hand ahead of you?
Norman Hand, Bobby Ingram.
Ooh, okay, so let's stop with those two names.
Okay.
Bobby Ingram played about 30 years in the NFL for Seattle. That was was Seattle his main team?
Chicago was his first team.
Okay. Wide receiver, play wide receiver.
And then he went to Seattle. And hey, man, he's still in the league right now. Did you know that?
No, he's not still in the league. And who was the second person you said?
He coaches, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's still in the league right now. I mean, he's doing exactly what I should have done, but oh no, I want to do other stuff. Get away from the game.
Yeah, man, the Two Live Stews thing worked out, man, for the most part.
Yeah.
Who was the second person you named?
Norman Hand.
Norman Hand. Long-time NFL defensive tackle, played for the Giants.
That's correct.
In high school, they call him the Dancing Bear. This man was 6'5", 300-plus pounds in high school.
Yes.
And you remember the other thing I remember about Norman Hand? He played tight end.
Offense and defense, sir. Defensive end and tight end, could catch the ball, would run you over, would sidestep you, would tiptoe you.
Right.
I mean, he was an amazing player, man.
Anybody else you can remember?
You know he's
he passed away. Yeah, I know he passed away. Yeah, I know he passed away.
And Norman Green, man, the safety from Walterboro that went to South Carolina.
Okay, but he never played in the league, though.
He didn't play in the league, but
he had some type of heart condition or something. He had to quit football. I remember him.
Right.
Yeah, I was keeping track of you, man. Even though I was in college, I used to get the little newspapers on the weekend and, see what they were saying about high school football. And, they give you a little spotlight. I was, telling cats, hey, that's my little Bubba right there, man.
Well, real quick, man. I'm currently not talking about my high school. So I debated if I was going to put this up there.
Uh-huh.
Our high schools got some work they need to do, man. They need to do things the right way when it comes to the Hall of Fame that we have, man.
Right.
There's one guy that is not in the Hall of Fame that hands down should have been in the inaugural class.
Yeah.
If you ask anybody from Berkeley High School history who was one of the best players that ever wore the blue and gold, they will all say the name John Thompson.
Yeah.
And John Thompson is still not in the Berkeley High School Hall of Fame, man. So I've decided, until they do right by John, which I don't think it should be too hard to do that, man, that I'm not going to participate in any activities with the high school. I go down there a couple of times a year and speak. I do things with the golf tournament and stuff. I'm all hands off, man, until they do right by John Thompson, man.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I played with him. He was a senior when I was a junior.
Yep.
Actually, back during those times, for whatever reason, they had two people back on the punt return, and it was me and Tom. It was me and Tom.
When did that stop?
I don't even know. Like, it seems pretty dumb now. It seems like a waste because there's not that much field that one person can't cover. So I don't know why back in 1986 they felt like they needed two men to return the punt.
Well, they did it in 89, 90, and 91 also, man, because it was me and Carnell Majors.
I don't know. And maybe we can talk to a coach and figure out the thinking on that, the philosophy on that. But nobody does that anymore.
My question to you, you were back there with the great John Thompson. Did you ever catch a punt?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, every once in a while, if it came to my side of the wide field, yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. and I feel kind of privileged to say I was, doing something with Tom. This man,
it's amazing.
John Thompson, this is the best way I can describe him. John Thompson was Troy Polamalu. Really, I'm thinking about Ed Reed. John Thompson was Ed Reed.
Yes. Well, no. He wasn't really I don't remember him as a physical hitter. Ed Reed and Troy Polamalu were
Ed Reed was
hitters,
that great of a physical hitter. I don't think Ed Reed was that.
Well, okay, you're right. It's not like Troy Polamalu.
Ed Reed was a playmaker. Ed Reed caused fumbles,
right? Return kicks,
people, return
kicks. If he got a pick, it was going to the house.
If Tom got his hands on a pick, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. Yeah, shouts out to the great John Thompson, man.
Yep. So real quick, man, Tree, can you drop my first photo, man? Let's talk about the weekends real quick. The Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart. He's Doug, I'm Ryan, and we are the Two Live Stews. Welcome to the Two Live Stews experience. We are brought to you and powered by the good folks from the Southern Edge. The picture that Tree put up was me and my LBs in Chicago this weekend, man. The other guy in the picture with no shirt on, man, that's my nephew, Jason Reynolds. We called him Bink. But I will officially never, ever call him Bink again. That was his nickname, Binky. But we never calling him Bink again. He's officially the Bruz.
And that's his daddy right in the back with him.
His daddy's right beside him on his right side. I'm in front of him. Claw's in front of me. Across from
that's a lot
across,
pick.
Across from his dad is Ed, the 4 on the line, and in front of Ed is the deuce, Chad. Yeah, man. We found out 2.5 weeks ago that Bink was going to be crossing Psi Sigma at Northwestern.
And you're watching the Two Live Stews experience.
The 24 line Psi Sigma. And the minute we found out that he was going to be crossing, we were all on the phone together. My line brother said, okay, man, y'all call me back with your flight information so I can put it all down and get y'all picked up.
Right.
He said within an hour, all 5 of us had sent him our travel flight information.
Wow.
Within an hour, 2.5 weeks ago.
That's live.
We were not going to miss it, man. Talk about a great weekend, man, at Psi Sigma at Northwestern. Beautiful campus right off Lake Michigan, man. Great food. Still a little cold this time of year, man, but what a dope campus, man. And congratulations to Jason Jr. for crossing them burning sands of Omega. Man, he's our frat brother now, man.
He's our
frat brother.
He looked just like his old man. I remember that kid, man, because you used to host like Thanksgiving and Christmas dinners at your house.
Yep.
And your LBs would come through. I remember that kid when he was about 10 years old, man.
He was tiny.
Maybe even younger than 10 years old. He was a little mischievous kid.
If anybody,
and now he the Bruz?
If anybody ever came wherever he was and they liked football, he would follow you around all day to talk football.
Right.
And now he's the Bruz. And when I tell you, Psi Sigma did an amazing job with them boys, and them boys' show was tight as all get out. Their show was tight as Nat Booty, man.
Right.
Tight as Nat Booty.
Nat,
And one
Nat
last
booty,
pick.
Nat booty is pretty tight, man.
I can't imagine how tight that is, man. But
I
mean,
almost impossible tight.
I
And
mean,
why are we
Nat
talking
booty.
about Nat's booties now that I think about it? But go ahead. Go ahead.
Anyway, man, so that was Thursday and Friday. Came back early Saturday morning because Master Miles had some events this weekend too. Shouts out to Master Miles, man. Look at my big guy, man. Look at my big guy, man. Yeah, man.
Growing up, man.
This time next summer, man, he'll be bigger than me next summer, man. No question.
Go back to that picture again one more time,
man.
Tree.
Yeah, man.
What size shoe Miles wear?
We wear the same shoes, sir. We share shoes.
And he got some big ass hands. He'll slap the shit, the ish out of somebody.
Yeah,
Why his
man.
hands so big?
Well, and he's still growing, man. Yeah,
Hey, man,
shouts out to brother Marvin Broadwater Sr. He's the committee chair for the Lamplighters here in Columbus through the Lambda Iota chapter of Omega Psi Phi. We had a weekend where the Lamplighters went and worshiped together at this church, man. I'm not going to get into details, man, but it was one of those churches where the lady of the church, the pastor's wife, the pastor spoke in tongues. He sat down, and then the wife got up and relayed the message to us that the pastor gave us. After she gave the message, there was an altar call. There was an altar call.
Freak me out.
Okay, there was an altar call, right?
Okay.
Everybody that came to the altar, the pastor prayed over them and touched their forehead.
And they were supposed to fall back?
The minute she touched their forehead, they dropped to the ground like a bag of rocks, man.
Did they touch Miles' head and he fall back like a bag of rocks?
Look, man.
I know Miles probably.
They invited all the Lamplighters up there, right?
I'm good. No, I'm good.
The first time she touched the first person's forehead and they dropped, right? Miles looked back at me like, hey, Dad.
Yeah, I don't want none of that action. If you have that much power and electricity in your hands, I don't want none of that action. That would be pretty dumb. You witness what happened to him and you continue walking towards this pastor?
Two lives experience, man. All right. So the second person comes up, man, or she goes to the second person and prays for a second and touch their forehead, right? And the person falls back again. Hey, man, Miles politely took his goddamn seat.
I probably would have been like, no, son, come here. No, we don't want none of that. We don't want none of that.
But then when she got to the Lamplighters, she just prayed over all of them, walking in front of them praying. She didn't drop any of them. But it was a wonderful weekend, man. Shouts out to the Lamplighters here from Lambda Iota chapter of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated in Columbus, Georgia, man. Super proud of you guys, man. You guys do a great job. We're super proud of you guys, man.
I saw some of the pictures of the Lamplighters, and you're watching the Two Live Stews experience. And this isn't ritualistic or anything I'm about to say, but just an opinion, man. I really like how y'all Lamplighters didn't go all purple and gold with whatever they had on a jersey or something. What was it they had on?
They had on
their colors like were purple and white.
Right.
Okay.
Their ties are purple and white. And the seniors had a throw over their shoulders with their names on it and their school. Those were black, purple, white, gray, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't put them in purple suits and stuff, man.
Okay. I like the fact that they didn't put them in purple and gold, period.
Right.
And I also like the fact that they didn't have the letters on whatever they were wearing. Because some of these mentorship groups for the bros,
they shouldn't wear letters, man.
They go too far.
They're not the bros. Why would they have on the letters?
They shouldn't know. So I hate when I see that, man. And I understand it's trying to do positive, but no. If you're listening to the sound of my voice, you the bros, you know somebody's the bros. I don't think that's cool. That's my personal opinion.
Right.
What you're doing is good. What you're doing is good.
Well, and you don't want to highlight something that may be negative in your eyes
or
others' eyes to overlook or overshadow the good. It's good, all mentoring groups. Delta Mu Mu in Atlanta has the Black Rhinos.
Right.
They do an amazing job with those kids. They raise so much money for those kids every year. Those kids get full scholarships. There's a whole lot going on. Here we got the Lamplighters, man. But mentorship matters, man. I've been posting that for years. Even before I started working with the mentoring group from the bros, I do my own mentoring. The Two Live Stews Foundation did some mentoring. So yeah, man, it's very, very important, man. And I don't want to eat up the time, man, but when we grew up on the road we grew up on, there were 30 homes down there, man. Maybe 28 homes were black homes. The other 2 homes were white homes. There was a black male presence in every single house.
Absolutely.
Now, man, there's about 55, 60 houses down there. A good 50 to 70% of them are still black homes, man. There's not that many black members, black men in the household. So mentorship is very important, man. Our kids need to see what they need to be. And I'm very happy that Omega Psi Phi does that, and they highlight doing so.
Yeah, and it's very confusing. I also think it's confusing. It leads to issues down the road.
I agree.
Once again, I don't think this is out of pocket. There's a perping epidemic going on in America, man.
There is, man.
And I think some of it comes from the confusion, but we won't get into that, man. I was in Dallas this past weekend speaking to the bros, hung out with the bros, played a round of golf. One of the worst things in the world, and you're watching Two Live Stews experience, is going somewhere in preparation to play golf, and then you can't do it because of the weather.
Oh, gosh, that sucks.
Like,
that sucks.
I mean, we were supposed to play Saturday, and when I tell you it was a mini hurricane in Dallas, Texas, it was a mini hurricane. We could not, there was no way we could play golf, man. So basically, we hung out at this spot called Cigar International. When the last time you been to Dallas?
I haven't been to Dallas in a while.
The hell was that, a frog?
I stepped on a frog. Yeah. Excuse the frog.
God damn.
Excuse the frog.
You need to kill that because he's going to take over your house very soon.
Well, that's okay, man. It's okay.
Speaking of which, you're back in the house. What happened to the bar?
Oh, yeah, man. The wife was like, you've been drinking every day for the last few weeks, man. So
but you just tossed back a beer just now. It didn't
matter.
Here,
She's not here, man. It's okay.
So anyway, there's this spot in Dallas called.
Can I ask you a question, man?
Go ahead.
So you went to Dallas to play golf and didn't swing one club?
No, we played Saturday.
Okay,
no, we played Friday, and we're supposed to play Saturday, and we couldn't.
But you missed Saturday. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, at least you played. That's fine. You played.
Oh, and I hit my ball. I think I figured something out, man.
Yeah, me too.
I hit my ball Friday in Dallas, Texas. But the bros got this spot in Dallas called Cigar International. Anybody that's been there, it's not the bros spot. So let me make sure and say that. But this I thought Atlanta was the king of cigar spots.
Bars? Yeah, man.
Dallas, this spot, Cigar International, the humidor was, you've been to Fellowship, right? In Atlanta, right?
Yep.
The humidor at this spot in Dallas was probably 25 times the size of the humidor at Fellowship.
Wow.
It was like a not just a room, like it was like the size of a trailer, maybe two trailers. That size.
Okay.
And thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of cigars, man, and it was a good time, but we didn't play any golf on Saturday.
There is a cigar bar. Well, before we go any further, Dallas, Houston, and Tampa all have a lot of cigar spots.
Okay.
There's a cigar spot in Tampa called Davendorf, and when I tell you it's 100,000 square feet, upstairs, downstairs, basement, and the whole entire building is nothing but a humidor. I mean, millions of cigars all over that place, smoke in the entire place. They got great food. So yeah, man, the cigar thing is real live these days. It really is.
It is. I mean, that's really, and especially, I guess it's for our age, because we don't go to the club. I can't tell you when the last time I've been to a club. You know what was a big thing, I guess, in our 40s, late 30s was sports bars.
Yeah.
Don't really go to sports bars like that. I don't know why. And now it's cigar bars, man.
I gotta apologize to the dogs and poodles, man. I thought I put the computer on mute before I had that little belch. And no, I'm serious, man. No, I'm serious, man. I'm serious. Don't laugh, man.
You sound like an 80-year-old man.
Well, hold on, man. I mean, hold on. I just want to apologize because that's nasty. We weren't raised like that. My mother's probably listening, man. I didn't step on a frog. I thought I muted the line, and I thought I could do that freely. I just want to apologize to y'all. It won't happen again, man.
A little secret. We know you didn't step on a frog, man. I mean, we knew that.
The kids,
I thought that was obvious.
The kids still fall for that, man. And can we welcome in Tree, the great Tree Taylor, the executive producer of the Two Live Stews Experience. Tree, can you stop by for a second and say hey to the Stewies and the Stewettes? What up, Tree?
I'm mad at y'all for leaving me here on Thursday night, but I'm fine. All is well.
Oh, speaking of which, I'm glad we didn't even talk about this in the pre-show. Is that why you wanted to bring on?
That's why she brought it up. That's why she brought it up.
That's why
she wants her cream. She wants to get her pat on the back.
That's right.
It was outstanding, Tree.
It was great.
Yeah, we had it on the TV at the house in Chicago. About 20 frat brothers. We watched it, and it was outstanding, Tree. We really, really enjoyed it. Good job.
What do you think? Can we go ahead and do story time then? Like another show where I just read stories? Not my face, just my voice.
I love it. I love
Adult stories.
Yeah.
It's a great idea.
You taking it back to 1930s radio, huh? They used to do a lot of story time shows on the radio back then.
Not the kind of stories I want to read.
Tree, was the chat room jumping during the show last Thursday?
Ryan, the support was just
amazing.
Love y'all. I'm so thankful.
I listened to you for about 20 minutes because we were on the way to start drinking.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's fantastic. This is perfect.
Very good.
So I can leave and feel real confident that everything's going to be tight. I'm happy.
Stewies and Stewettes, thank y'all very much, man. We love y'all. We really appreciate y'all more than y'all could ever understand. We really appreciate y'all, man. Thank you, Tree. Good to see you, Tree. We really appreciate it.
Speaking of which, man, we know we're doing the show at night. We're doing it during the NBA playoffs. For all y'all that's coming here, thank you so much. We appreciate it. We understand the Lakers play later on tonight. I don't want to date the show, but the Lakers playing later on tonight. But thank y'all for coming in, man. We really, really appreciate it. Do us a favor and just share the YouTube thread, share the Facebook link to 5 of your friends. Tell them your boys are back. The Stews are back.
Yeah, man.
It's a celebration.
It's a celebration.
Appreciate it, man. Big time.
We got a lot of sports to get into, man. The Knicks are down to Philadelphia right now by about 5 or 6 points. I think they're approaching the second quarter. A lot of basketball to talk about, man. But even a little bit deeper than basketball, man. Your boy Matt Ryan's in the news, Dougie.
Yeah, we got to talk about Matt Ryan. He calls it a career today. If you're new to the show, you just kind of like stumbled in. We're based in Atlanta, and we've been here for the entire Matt Ryan experience. I'm going to ask you straight up, man. We're going to talk a little bit about his stats, what he did, his accomplishments.
You going to ask me now?
Does Matt Ryan get into the Hall of Fame? No, don't answer right now. Don't answer right now. No, that's what they call a tease. You did this for a long time. You do understand how radio works. Okay. This is a tease. Does Matt Ryan get to the Hall of Fame? And we got all of his little stats and superlatives on what they're going to try to campaign on getting him in for or with.
All right, man. It's the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the Two Live Stews Experience. Again, one more shout out to the makers of this Make Black Men Kings hat again, h's-inc.myshopify.com. Check out the H's website to see all of the fine apparel, hats, shoes, sweat tops, T-shirts, all the fine apparel that the H's brothers have, man. Shouts out to you, Reese and Rob Henry. We appreciate you, man. Up next, man, we'll get into this Matt Ryan. Is he a Hall of Famer or not? At least the Two Live Stews will give you their thoughts. Keep it locked, man. The Two Live Stews Experience, sponsored by Southern Edge.
Do any of your friends your age still go to strip clubs?
No.
Now, let me make sure and clean this up a little bit. If there's a strip club out there, a proprietor listening to this show right now, and they like for us to host Monday night at their establishment, we are there. I will come on a strip club retirement for a sponsor.
On Wednesday night or Thursday night or Friday night or Saturday night. I'm not coming to your establishment on Sundays, but every other night of the week, count me in. I'm in.
I'll come on Sunday if it's a check behind it. I will come, okay? Ryan does not have to come. He's got the little small children and whatnot. I will come.
From fitness to packing lunches, grocery shopping, and running boutiques, you do it all. But tonight is about taking a break for yourself and not feeling bad about it. Whether you're a fitness enthusiast, a boutique owner juggling the world, or a devoted dog mom like Jen, Southern Edge understands that every woman deserves a moment to relax and do what makes you happy. Courtesy of Southern Edge, the only way to truly taste the moment.
It's the Two Live Stews experience with your boys Doug Stewart and Ryan Stewart, powered by the good folks from Southern Edge. Check them out at southernedgebeverage.co.com. Make sure you are, especially if you're in the state of Georgia, Florida, or South Carolina where we're currently being sold, make sure you pay attention to the commercials that we're running or go to the website to find out where you can find the location near you that has our product. But get on that Southern Edge, man. It's a big deal. It's a real big deal.
All right. I thought about this. We forgot to even get into this in the first segment. We got carried away with weekend stories. But let's bring up the old poll from the last show, which is a week ago. The old poll, the top 5 most influential athletes of all times.
Stop talking. Stop talking. Just stop talking. Thank you. Stop talking. Stop talking. Last poll was April 16th, y'all. The top 5 most influential athletes of all times. You see my list to the left. You see Doug's list right there. Venus Williams, man. I set you up pretty good with that one, man. You thought Venus couldn't pull the load, but she did. Mike Jordan, Ali, Tiger Woods, and Muhammad Ali was my list, man. And your list, Doug, which was it got a quarter of the votes, man. Just a quarter. Steph, Pele, Ali, like men just know who Pele is. Yeah, Jordan, and Tiger. Yeah, I'm crushing you, man. I'm crushing you.
You're not crushing me. You're not crushing me. Now it's 7-4. You're making it respectable. I'll give you that.
Right.
I think I lost it with Pele. At the Pele thing just went over everybody's head.
you thinking too deep, man. You're thinking too deep, man.
Yeah, I mean the Pele thing just went over everybody's head, and I also think that.
Pele played soccer since 69, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long time. It's been 40, 50 years. I gave the listeners a lot of credit because soccer and football, as they call it, is world renowned. Like it's the world's game. And I thought that I could attract some votes with putting in Pele. He's the only one to win 3 World Cups. The only person ever.
Man,
that's pretty big, right?
These ninjas don't know what a World Cup is, man. World Cup? How big was this cup? Is he got one of those chassis like Snoop Dogg? Is that what it is? If you put liquor in that cup? What is it? Man, these ninjas don't know what a World Cup is, man.
Yeah, that was my mistake. So you got me, and now it's 7-4. We got a good one tonight.
We got a good one tonight.
That we're going to throw out there a little bit later. A little fun and games with that one. But, yeah, man, congratulations on your 4th win. If we had the applause, I would give you an applause, but we don't have that.
Every time I hit the applause.
Oh, and we just lost him. We just lost Ryan just now. And that's fine. I'll tell you what we'll do. Until we get Ryan back on, what we'll do is we'll take a quick little break, okay? We'll take a quick little break, and then we'll come back, and hopefully we'll have him back on. All right? Let's go.
Because you look so sweet. I wish I could take some moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No. I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey. But there's nothing like that Southern Edge, girl. No, I've been around the world. Whoa. Nothing like that Southern Edge, girl. Yeah. Okay, now pour me a one. Better yet, make it soon. They say the night is young. Wet this cup like the fountain in you. Shining. Tell me what your sign is. Tell me what you drink, little lady. I could buy by the bottle, I promise. Yeah. Because you look so sweet. I wish I could take some moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No, no. I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey. But there's nothing like that Southern edge, girl. No. I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern edge, girl.
Hey man, I'll own that. I'd like to take that. I'll own that.
Did you hit a button or something?
I mean, y'all flustered me, man. You tried to send me to do the applause, and I was told not to do the applause.
Gummies, Mutt.
And you know what? I need the gummy. I need the gummy because I
No,
didn't
you
do
don't
that.
need the gummy. That's the point. That's what she's saying.
The last two shows I hadn't gummied. We had a problem, man. We had a problem just now because I hadn't gummied. That's
Seriously.
exactly what it is. If I gummy, we don't have issues if I gummy, man.
Stop with the gummy thing, man. The gummy thing is a real issue, man.
You got a story you want to tell us something, man?
Nah, I ain't got no story
About
to tell.
gummies?
No.
No? Okay, man, we were about to do something, man. You wanted applause for your top 5, but I'm not giving you applause because you don't deserve an applause.
And you're watching the Two Live Stews experience. No, you're up. You went up on us by 1. So it's 7-4 right now. Is it 7-4 or 6-4? I don't want to cheat you. Hold on a second. Yes, it's 7-4 right now. I'm up 7-4. Yeah. And we got a nice little poll that we'll do later today, and we'll let the listeners vote in normal fashion after the show's done.
So the question was, is Matt Ryan a Hall of Famer? At the end of the last segment, as we get into the new segment, it's the Two Live Stews experience powered by the good folks from Southern Edge Beverage Company. Follow them on the web at southernedgebeverageco.com. Is Matt Ryan a Hall of Famer, man? How you want to attack this thing, sir?
Okay, so I'm gonna throw out a couple of little stats and little things about Matt Ryan, and then we can discuss it. And
he lost 28-3 in the Super Bowl when they had the New England Patriots down 28-3.
Okay.
We up 28-3 going into the fourth quarter damn near, and the game is over. I done left with upstairs to put clothes on so I can go party in the streets. I come back downstairs and the Patriots score. I'm like, who cares? Matt Ryan gave up the ghost. Matt Ryan gave up the ghost. Is he a Hall of Famer? Hell to the no, he ain't no Hall of Famer. Are you crazy?
All right, so let me give a little bit of context, a little bit more context than 28-3. And you're 100% right, all right?
And it still pisses me off, man.
All right, so Matt Ryan, 381 to 183. All right, what is that? 381 touchdowns to 183 interceptions. All right, that's a 2-to-1 ratio as far as TDs to interceptions. Let's look at his kind of like his stats. NFL most valuable player, that's the big one that everybody's going to point at in 2016. NFL offensive player of the year 2016. He was the rookie of the year in 2008. He was only one first-team All-Pro, and that's the real indicator. Everybody always talks about the Pro Bowls, which he went to 4 Pro Bowls.
Right.
But really the indication is if you make an all-pro team, that's the best players at your position in the league, AFC and NFC, okay? But the two things that I think is hurting this guy, one is he had a horrible year his last year in the league with the Indianapolis Colts. He looked like the Matt Ryan that we're – what?
He got benched.
He got benched. Not only did he get benched, but he was horrible when he was on the field.
He sucked.
And the second thing, man, is that 28-3 thing in the Super Bowl. And here, well, people say, well, the team lost.
No.
The team lost, but
No.
I believe that the team, the coaching staff, the organization, okay, tried to put Matt in a position in the second half of that game where he would be the MVP.
Hey, man, we were up 28-3 because we were running the damn ball.
We were running the ball.
We had like 200 yards going into the half, man. Then they come out in the second half, and they didn't run the ball at all. They started letting Matt throw the ball around the yard. He started skipping passes, overthrowing passes, turning the ball over, getting stripped, causing fumbles. It's like, just like Pete Carroll didn't want Marshawn Lynch to be the Super Bowl MVP. I don't know if that came from the league or not. He wanted it to be Russell Wilson. That's why they threw the ball. It was the same situation when the Falcons were up on New England, man. It was the same thing. Just run the ball, stretch these cats out. It's 28-3, man.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
crazy.
And the coaches are making the calls. The offensive coordinator is making the calls. But still, I think that he could have some say-so because mathematically there was no way they should have lost that game.
No way.
All they had to do was just run the ball,
That's it.
take the play clock down to, 3 or 4 seconds, and they would have won the game comfortably. All right?
Matt, a play call came in, which was a pass. At the end of the game, when all you got to do is get one more first down, which you didn't even need a first down. You were in a position to kick a field goal. But you get a sack.
Right.
In my eyes, man, a true leader, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, Donovan McNabb, when that play comes in, they would have been like, no way in the world, coach.
Yeah,
we're not
change the
doing
play.
that.
You're this
play.
great veteran, this Pro
MVP,
Bowler, this
league
MVP.
MVP.
Change the damn play.
Let's talk about this real quick, man. You mentioned him being an all-pro. So the all-pros are just the one list of players.
It's the best player at the position in the league.
The entire year.
Yeah.
So 1 year, that was Matt Ryan at quarterback. Some people question that.
All-pro, huh?
Some people question that, but
He
that
only
was
made
him 1 year.
He only made All-Pro 1 year.
Right.
Okay. So 2 questions, and then I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. And let me ask you this question. You've already kind of said you don't think he's supposed to be in the league. Do you think he's going to? Do you think? Go ahead.
55,000 yards, almost 56,000 yards all time, being ninth on the all-time passing list with 55.
That doesn't impress me because everybody's passing the ball all over the place now.
Yeah, they're throwing the ball.
Okay, this is not 1970s or the 80s or whatever, where the running game is established before the passing game. Okay, it's total opposite now. They're throwing the ball a lot more in the last 15 years or so.
And another big thing, man, when it comes to some of the all-time greats, he's got 15 players ahead of him when it comes to yards and all these stats that really matter when it comes to being a quarterback. Go ahead, man. Give me your thoughts on him being a Hall of Famer. A Hall of Famer, yes.
So 2 things. Do you think the success that Matt Ryan had is more attributed to him as the quarterback, or that his 2 main receivers throughout his career, 16 years in Atlanta, were Roddy White and Julio Jones?
Look, man, he's got 2 Hall of Fame receivers in my eyes.
Well, Roddy probably is not going to make it, but Roddy was that dude.
Roddy was that dude.
No
question, man.
Okay.
Look, man, Matt was a serviceable quarterback. Matt was a quarterback that won his share of games. At the end of the day, man, you want a quarterback that's going to get you 10 plus wins per year. And Matt Ryan really did that for his career, man. But when it came down to it, there's not a game that really freaking mattered that he won. Not one game that freaking mattered that he won, man. He lost every game that would ever put us in any position to do anything of relevance. Be in every game that would have allowed the Falcons fans to stick their chest out, he lost those games.
You ever notice you never heard Devontae Freeman talk about that Super Bowl? Devontae Freeman was the MVP of the game at halftime.
Yeah, they didn't.
And then the second half, they stopped giving him the ball.
They didn't want that
because they wanted Matt Ryan to have the stats so they could validate him being the MVP.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
I don't think Matt Ryan is a Hall of Famer because I have a problem in putting Matt Ryan in the same conversation with Joe Montana, with Patrick Mahomes eventually. I can even go ahead and say that right now. As Dan Marino, as Peyton Manning. Like Matt Ryan beside those guys, and I've always said this, when you say the person's name, do you automatically say, oh yeah, that's a Hall of Famer?
Right.
Like you want to put Matt Ryan and then the next name you say is Warren Moon? Don't that sound crazy as hell?
Dan Marino.
Right. Okay. Doesn't that sound crazy as hell?
All right, so let's talk about this real quick, man, before we move on to something else, and it is the Two Last Dudes experience. One of Matt's problem was that he played the same time as Tom Brady, the same time as Aaron Rodgers, the same time as Drew Brees,
right?
The same time as Andrew Luck,
right?
The same time as Eli Manning, the same time as Peyton Manning.
Stop with the Aaron Rodgers, man. Matt Ryan in the same Hall of Fame with Aaron Rodgers?
He doesn't deserve that.
That's just not right. That's just not right. I'm sorry.
He doesn't deserve that. Yeah. So that's why he doesn't pass the eyeball test to me, sir. The eyeball test, all those guys that I just named, Matt Ryan is a glorified Jim Kelly. Not even getting to the Super Bowl 4 times like Jim Kelly. So maybe Jim Kelly might get in one day because of the wait. Jim Kelly's already in, isn't he?
Yeah, Jim Kelly's in.
Yeah, Jim Kelly's already in.
Yeah.
A guy that didn't win a Super Bowl but played in 4 of them. People are comparing Matt Ryan to Jim Kelly, man, and he is not a Jim Kelly.
He's not Jim Kelly.
No,
he doesn't have the same status as Jim Kelly did.
No.
But here's the thing.
Okay.
I think he gets in. You know why he gets in?
The complexion for protection.
I mean, that's a small part of it. I think he gets in, man, because the NFL is going to reward this guy because this guy was the consummate professional after the debacle, the whole Mike Vick thing. Matt Ryan was the consummate pro, the company guy. And I'm not even saying that. I'm not even saying that in a negative way.
He ain't got nothing to do with Mike Vick on that situation, man. They just drafted the guy after Mike Vick.
But my point to you is the NFL owners, the league is going to look at Matt Ryan as being this model citizen quarterback guy for the Atlanta Falcons franchise after what happened with the whole Vick saga. That's why I'm thinking he's going to get in. I don't think if you poll 100 football fans, okay, that's not from Atlanta and not, playing the homer. If you poll 100 football fans and say off the top of your head, when I say this name, say Hall of Fame or not, Matt Ryan.
Not.
98, I'm going to say not. 98 out of 100 people are going to say not.
And if you put him
Very
in,
good Hall of Good, but not Hall of Fame.
If you put him in, you got to give Donovan McNabb a whole lot of thoughts about getting in. If you put him in,
I think McNabb.
If you put him in, you got to put Cam Newton in there too. If you put him in, okay, because Matt, if you put him in, the list goes on and on, man. So if they have the testicles to put Matt Ryan in there, there's 4 or 5 other guys that deserve to be in that Mickey Ficky too.
I didn't even think about the argument for Cam. If Matt Ryan gets in, Cam has to get in. Cam went to the Super Bowl. Cam was more dynamic, way more dynamic. Cam sold more tickets. Cam brought the quarterback position to a higher level in which a lot of these young guys are benefiting from right now.
Give it to Matt if you want.
They put Matt Ryan in. They got to put Cam Newton black ass in.
And Donovan McNabb. Don't forget that. And McNabb. Right.
I agree.
Another Super Bowl participant, a very good quarterback. He hadn't thrown for 55,000 yards, 56,000 yards, but his yardage is right up there. He's got more rushing yards. He's got less interceptions. Oh, yeah. If they put Matt Ryan in there, there's a handful of cats they got to reconsider putting them in there.
That was a great point, sir. That was a great call. Did you come up with that on your own? Or you saw that in the chat?
Yes, thank you. No, that's me. That's all me.
Oh, that was a good take. I didn't even think about it like that. I think they're going to put him in. I think they're going to put him in.
I think
that's going to open. Huh?
I think they call what I just did a hot take. I think that
was a hot take. If we had a little fire emoji, we would put it up right now. That's good. That's a good call. All right, when we get back from the break, man, we're going to talk. We're going to read some of these chat messages. We're definitely going to do that. And we're also going to talk a little bit of basketball, games going on tonight, but kind of we'll recap what happened this past weekend, man. The damn Lakers, man.
There's some good basketball being played, man.
And I want to talk to you about this Joker guy, man.
He's a beast, man.
I want to talk to you about this Joker guy.
He's amazing, man.
All right, we'll be back.
Man.
Don't go away. 2 Live Stews.
You're going to the club. You're going to your family reunion. Maybe your fraternity and sorority get-togethers. There's a new sheriff in town.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Southern Edge Beverage Company. The Edge. With Southern Edge sweet tea vodka and salted caramel whiskey. Our sweet tea vodka is made from succulent corn, real black tea, and juicy sugarcane. Can be enjoyed neat or on the rocks or blended with your favorite fruit juice or mix a liqueur combo. Our salty caramel whiskey is the perfectly pleasing balance of salty and sweet that does not overpower the palate. Add it to your coffee or incorporate it into food recipes. Check us out on the website at southernedgebeverageco.com Also on Instagram.
Distributed by Kelly Family Distributors right here in the state of Georgia.
You can also pick up a bottle at Total Wine and More, World of Beverages, Prohibition Liquor, Firewater Package, Tress Wine and Spirits, and Bim's Package Store.
We are the new edge.
Taste the edge.
Southern Edge Beverage Company.
Two Live Stews Experience, Doug Stewart and Ryan Stewart. He is Doug and I am Ryan, and we are excited to be here with you. Shouts out to Pink Gator.
Yeah.
And your boys are fueled by the good folks from Southern Edge. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms, Southern Edge Beverage Company. Several texts in the chat, man, saying all kind of different things, but we'll get into those in a second, man.
Yeah, I mean, we can get into them right now. And you are watching the Two Live Stews Experience from ATL Vol 404. But Cam wearing the witch's hat at Hall of Fame induction. That maybe they don't let Cam in because they feel he might come out there wearing a witch's hat, man, for his speech.
He will wear a fluorescent green set of overalls with a witch's hat that matches, man, if he was to go into the hall, man.
From that ninja. What up, ninja? He says, you just say it because he's white in a long-winded way. He's talking about Matt Ryan getting into the Hall of Fame. I said he's the consummate professional. Right, that's what they'll say. He's the consummate professional, and he came into the organization at a dark time, no pun intended, at a dark time after the whole Michael Vick thing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you make a good point.
Go ahead, Doug. You go ahead.
Lamont Hart, has Matt Ryan ever went up to Green Bay and whipped the Packers' ass in the playoffs? You know who did, MB7, and I'm no Falcons fan. It's a good point.
Right. I still blame Dan Quinn, Kyle Shanahan, and Matt Ryan for the Super Bowl loss. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan's part of the problem. Shanahan's part of the problem, and Dan Quinn's part of the problem too for letting them cats score like that. They were in some kind of it's
still unbelievable.
It's
Listen,
unbelievable,
you played in the league. It's still unbelievable,
man. It's unbelievable, man.
I
And
tell
whenever
a
we
story
talk about it ad nauseum like this, it still kind of freaking hurts. And I'm a Raider fan.
It still hurts, man, because we had already started partying at the I think they call it the train depot. It was 1,000 people at the Super Bowl party.
Yeah.
1,000 people, man. And halftime, we had already the DJ started playing the music. Like the whole third quarter, I think the DJ kept playing because it was a rap.
Right. No,
and then
man.
they lost.
No.
You played in the league 5 years, and you're watching the Two Live Stews Experience. You played in the league 5 years. Is it too much to ask? Are we really just, we're not being realistic to say Matt Ryan should have changed the damn plays to running plays?
It's not too much to ask. It's not too much to ask, man.
You a veteran?
I don't remember the time, but you're an all-pro. You're making more than everybody on the sideline, more than the head coach, more than the GM, you make more than everybody in the facility except for Arthur Blank. You can do that. You can do that. And you're the team freaking leader. You can do that. This SOB called that stupid play. I
can't believe it still. We
mind-blowing,
lost that
man.
game.
It's mind-blowing, man. Yeah, man. That game was in Houston, right? Wasn't that game in Houston?
Yeah, it was in Houston.
Okay. I had two LBs that was there. Of course, the Tricky Trey. He's a huge Falcons fan, man. He called me the first half, slithered out his mind. You believe what's going on? We finally going to do it. We finally going to do it, bro.
That sounds exactly like Claude Slizzard. That sounds like a right.
We finally going to do it, bro. Falcons the greatest, bro. Falcons the greatest. And I called that cat back after the Tom Brady raised his hands in victory.
Dejected.
And I thought he was like contemplating suicide. It was crazy. It was crazy. He was so down. Like, I mean,
you can't.
I wasn't there, so I don't know if he was crying or not, man. But I'm almost guaranteed he was crying.
You can't put him in no damn Hall of Fame.
No way.
It just hurts too much. It just hurts too much. They should have a criteria to get into the Hall of Fame. You can't hurt your fan base this much. If you hurt your fan base this much, maybe they have a hurt meter. If you hurt your fan base this much, you can't get in the Hall of Fame ever.
No. And it's on him. It's on him.
Why don't the Falcons fan judge Vick with the same energy? He told everyone he half-assed his whole Falcon career. From Gilliard Road.
Don't move on from that. Let's talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about that.
Because you know the answer. You know the answer to that, man.
What's your answer? And then I'll give you mine.
The answer is, in this country,
Two last experience with the Doug Stewart and Ryan Stewart. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
A lot of times, and this has been proven, a lot of times our Caucasian brother and sister have shown that they value animals more than black people.
Right. Right.
That's why.
That's true.
That's exactly why they don't care with Victor. The same reasons why 30-something year later. I can't remember. I think I already took it down.
Don't worry about
it. It's the same reason why he was acquitted, and 30-something years, almost 30 years later, they're still saying, a lot of them still saying OJ committed the murders. I don't know if he committed the murders or not. I know a jury of his peers acquitted him.
Listen, man.
I mean, what? Listen, what? Do we keep it real or what?
I went to Falcons games before Mike Vick. And whoever posted that, man, Mike Vick changed not just the atmosphere down at the Dome.
Changed the
Mike
city.
Vick changed the freaking city.
The city.
The entire city.
The city.
Okay? Now, yes, Doug and I have had this debate before where that was one of the things I said. I'm ashamed that Mike Vick came out and said, I didn't work as hard as I could have when I was in Atlanta. I took Philadelphia more serious. That's his words, not mine. But he was still electrifying to the 100th power when he wasn't studying.
Yeah.
He still won games. He still went to Green Bay. He still went to Philadelphia. He still won games that he wasn't supposed to win. He still won in New Orleans. He still won. I mean, he was an amazing football player that brought so much to the game.
And
not
to
just
the city.
at the Dome.
Right.
The entire NFL, man. The kid was amazing. So, suck it.
Come on with the suck it, man. We just talked about this the other day, and this is part of the reason they showed us to do it.
He was trying to be belittling and being funny. So I just
the person that made that comment, I think, was agreeing on.
Oh, then
he was
I
agreeing
apologize.
with us. Right.
Then spit it up. Don't suck it. Spit it up.
Right. From Cornell Fail. It's actually still up there. Why don't Falcon fans judge Vick the same energy he told everyone he half-assed it his whole career?
Yeah, and that's not a good look. That's not a good look, man.
You know what? Now you know what? I take that back 100%. This guy is trying to diss Vick.
No question.
Yeah.
No question,
exactly
man.
Right. Yeah.
So can I go back and say
right. From Julius 35C, I still blame Dan Quinn, Kyle Shanahan, and Matt Ryan for that Super Bowl loss.
Yep.
From Lamont Hart, if they put Matt Ryan's stinking ass in the Hall of Fame, then they must do what Deion said: Hall of Fame wing and Hall of Great wing. Yeah, right. Deion, and maybe Deion said it for me. Hell, who am I to argue with Deion? Hall of Fame of the greatest, maybe the greatest football player of all time. I said on the show many years ago, early 2000s, they should have a Hall of Good to put people like Matt Ryan in. He can't go in the Hall of Fame.
He can't go in the Hall of Fame because that's the Hall of Fame.
That's the Hall of Great and Phenomenal. Right. The Hall of Good or very, very above average is where he could go.
Shouts out to Dr. Anthony Scott. He was young. Most guys that talented don't take it as seriously when you're leaps and bounds above everyone athletically. But if he did, that's Dr. Scott. Appreciate you, Dr. Scott. If he would have stayed at the facility, if he would have been watching film, if he would have been, if he just would have put the time in that he put in Philadelphia, man, the Falcons would have a Super Bowl, man. No question about it. No question about it. They had the talent, man. We had John Abraham at defensive end.
Those were some good days.
D'Angelo Hall at corner. Keith linebacker. I mean, we had the players, man. Grady, what's the big defensive tackle we had? We had the players, man.
Right.
Roddy White, Peerless Price.
So Cam, and we're gonna get Cam on the show at some point here very soon, right?
I hope so, man.
Allegedly.
I hope so.
So Cam on his little podcast.
I'm not gonna be begging these. I'm not gonna be begging these ninjas, though, man.
Nah, we're not gonna do that.
I really think.
Oh, as a matter of fact, it wasn't Cam's podcast. It was Shannon Sharp's podcast.
Okay.
And you know how you get on TikTok and you go down a rabbit hole and you see everybody. So Shannon Sharp asked Cam, who was bigger? Cam is from Atlanta. And you're watching the Two Live Students Experience. He said, at the height of their career, who was bigger or who get more love from the fans in Atlanta at the height of their career than who was it? Cam at the height of his career or Deion? Oh, not Cam, I'm sorry. Vick or Deion? Cam said, Mike Vick. Cam from Atlanta, man.
Listen, man, real quick.
He said Mike Vick or Deion Sanders. You know prime time was big as ish.
He's one of my favorite
Cam
players.
was Orca, or not keep saying Cam. I'm confusing all my black football players.
Right.
But
all you
Vic,
ninjas look
sir,
alike.
right. Vic, sir, at the top, at the height of his first 5 years before all of the foolishness, this place was a carnival on Sundays.
So I hate that you use. I thought you were going to compare. I thought he was going to. I'm sorry. I thought Shannon was going to ask him about himself, Cam Newton, versus Mike Vick.
No.
I didn't think he was going to throw Deion in there. Real
Right.
quick. Deion.
Cam didn't play in Atlanta. Cam didn't play in Atlanta. Deion and Vic played in Atlanta.
Okay. Deion, hands down, is one of the best players in the history of the game. However, in this city, Deion didn't touch the ball every snap on offense or defense, man.
Right.
And the camera and the views and the people follow the ball. Wherever the ball is, that's where the eyes are in a football stadium, on TV. The camera that shows you the game follows the ball.
Right.
So Mike Vick touched the ball 70 times per game, man. So if Deion had the liberty, if Deion was blessed to touch it that many times, it probably hands down would be Deion. But what did he get? 3, 4, 5 touches a game, maybe?
Right.
If he played offense, if he returned punts. So no, man, it's not even close of the electricity that one received over the other. It's Mike Vick, man.
Yeah. Oh, man. It was just some great times. You're watching the Two Live Students Experience. Like, it's almost, I almost feel like that was just a once-in-a-lifetime thing, them 5 or 6 years before
Hey, man,
this ninja thought he wanted to pit his dogs against each other.
We started tailgating because of Mike Vick. Our cousin got drafted to the Falcons before Mike Vick. Our cousin Brian Scott. He was a DB from out of Penn State.
Was Brian there? Was Brian there before Vick?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I guarantee it. You know why?
Right.
Because I didn't buy season tickets when Brian got here.
Damn, what kind of cousin are you?
I bought season tickets when Mike Vick got here.
Yeah. I mean, Brian and Mike Vick. Yeah, that's worth the ticket.
Well, it had nothing. I love B. Scott. He's probably watching. Shouts out to you, B. Scott. Amazing young man. One of my favorite people in all of the world. But no, I spent my bread on them tickets for Vick, man. Man, we tailgated 3.5 hours before every home game and 2 hours after every home game. We were at the Dome 10 hours a Sunday for every home game.
Oh, man, we didn't leave till it was pitch black dark. You're right. We get there early in the morning. Kickoff is 1. The food would have been ready at 10 a.m. Am I right or wrong?
No question.
And we didn't leave till 9, 10 o'clock at night. It was a festival, carnival atmosphere down at the Georgia Dome with ninjas.
That's right, man. Yeah. It's tough, man. It was some of the best times of my life while Mike Vick was in that dome, man. People didn't sit down. It was a party in the parking lot before, after, and during the game. Oh my gosh. We had like 10 cases of Crown Royal every home game, setting it out. Oh man, it was amazing, man. It was really good time. Up next in the Two Live Students Experience, man, we will get into some basketball. My Knicks are taking it on the chin right now to the Philadelphia 76ers. A lot of basketball to play, man. We'll also go over the games from this past weekend. We got to talk about your Lakers, man. I hope you're prepared to do that.
Yeah, and I want to talk about this Joker guy, man. I call spade a spade. I'm gonna talk about this Joker guy, man. All right.
There goes the McDLT, Doug.
And our poll is surrounding this picture you see on your screen right now. You're watching Two Live Students Experience. You know, I worked at McDonald's when the great McDLT came out.
I'll never forget it, man. I'll never forget it, man. That was one of your best jobs ever.
Oh, that was my first job ever at Mickey D's.
Right. Well,
and I loved it.
I used to reap the benefits of that, man. You would come home with a bag of food every night, man.
Oh, yeah.
At
the end of the night.
A Big Macs, McDLTs, fish sandwiches. I mean, oh, my gosh.
You when you closed the store at McDonald's back during that time, all of the leftover food that we made that wasn't bought by the time the store closed, they gave it to the employees.
Why
I used to
not?
come home with 5, 6 Big Macs, 4 or 5 quarter pounders, you know, a bag full of cold ass fries.
It was Sunday dinner for most of us, man. It was Sunday dinner, man. Hey, shout out to Dub Slim, BMX, Jinx the Jester. That's Willie Haynes, Pee Wee Shine, and Joey Shine, man. We appreciate y'all for the music.
BMX, aka BMX.
Yeah, man. You know he's on the ticket when Chubb Rock comes, right?
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, he gonna be performing in Monk's Corner.
All right, don't go away. 2 Live Stews. We talking basketball when we get back, and we're gonna read some of your texts, your inboxes. All right, 2 Live Stews. Sponsorship opportunities are available. All right. You're going to see some commercials, but we're telling you, once again, people like this, and I straight pull this from a TV show or a movie, but the price today is not going to be the price tomorrow. It's as simple as that, man. A lot of people have been hitting us up. We're really just trying to come up with a fair package for everybody.
Trying to do things the right way, sir. Trying to do things the right way.
And so if you are interested in advertising on the 2 Live Stews, I created a new email address, sme.dougstewart@gmail.com. sme.dougstewart@gmail.com.
The price today ain't going to be the same tomorrow, but I want to get in today.
The 2 Live Stews experience, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart. Sponsorship opportunities are available. All right. We're looking for experienced radio sales people. Jump aboard right now. There's a lot of money out there to be got. All right. Because we promote the heck out of our sponsors, and they know that. We've had sponsors in the past that we would love to reconnect with as well.
It's your boys, the 2 Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart. Hey, man, is this the last segment?
Nah. We got one more in us.
Really?
We got one more in us. Yeah.
Okay.
Lamont Hart in the chat room says, same reason why a moron with 91 felony counts is running for president and is a Republican nominee, but Obama wore a tan suit and was criticized for a month. Have you been watching this thing going on with this Trump trial? You paying attention to it at all?
No, man, I have not.
So this big witness.
Man, real quick, man. My heart is hurt behind the predicament that the country has found itself in.
Right.
Biden and Trump. So out of all the people that live in this country, that's our best.
Right.
It's hurtful, man. And I usually keep CNN on the TV, man. And I usually stay into the politics, and I do my reading and stuff on the weekends when the kids are relaxing and chilling. But my heart is hurt. I am deeply saddened by the state of affairs in our country, sir.
Right. So they keep talking. So Trump has got this trial coming up, or I think it's actually started. And if you watch CNN for 5 minutes, one of the big witnesses for the prosecution is this guy, David Pecker.
David Pecker.
They keep saying Pecker this and Pecker that. Pecker this, and Pecker did this, and Pecker this, and Pecker that. I swear, I was laughing my ass off all night long, all night and all day. I had it on right before we came on. And the conversation, well, what do you think Pecker's going to do? Pecker this, Pecker that. I'm telling you, turn on, and if I'm lying, I'm dying. Okay?
It's bigger than Trump and his 91 counts, man.
And the Pecker guy was some I think he's the publisher of the National Enquirer. And
there's like 5 or 6 people that was in his posse that have done jail time, man.
Yeah, man.
They're all a bunch of crooks, man, and shysters.
You want to be a gangster. Guy want to be a gangster. Seriously, he's from New York, and he want to be a gangster, man. But he
Anyway, man, real quick.
I almost used the P word. We can't use the P word.
No, we're gonna put up a paywall where we can use the P word. We're gonna put up a paywall. Hey, Tree.
You're on mute, Tree.
Come back in, Tree.
I said I'll take a pecker over the other P word.
You'll take a pecker, huh?
The great Tree Taylor, everybody. Ba-ba-ba.
That didn't come out right. That didn't come out right.
I think it came out exactly right.
This past week, go ahead.
Before you get into the basketball, I want to talk a tad bit of basketball, but a different basketball.
Okay.
One of my favorite shows is the NBA on TNT with Charles, Kenny, Shaq, and Ernie. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, I don't think there's nothing more on TV that I like outside of Young and the Restless.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing more I like than Kenny and Shaq racing to that board whenever Kenny pulls up something on TV, man.
Yeah, I'm scared for Kenny, man.
Hey, man, he's got to be. I'm scared that
one
day
that hurts because he doesn't act like it hurts his knees.
My wife asked me that last night. You think he's in pain? I said yes. He's got to be in pain. He's got to be in pain, man.
We're talking
his knees are like rubbing together.
Yeah. It looks very, very painful.
At one point in time, man, he was a point guard that ran up and down the court. Man, he couldn't have been doing that with his legs bent like this.
Not only did Kenny, and this is why you need perspective from older cats, wisdom. Not only did Kenny Smith run up and down the court, Kenny Smith had hops.
He could play, man.
Jump out of the gym. He was in the dunk contest a couple of years.
The dunk contest, man. I don't understand what's happened to Kenny, man.
His knees are a mess. They are a mess. I feel sorry for that brother, man.
That was one of the highlights of our career.
Married.
Also,
he's married, but you can't pick up any women with your knees looking like that.
Well, right, but he's happily married, I'm sure, man.
Okay, but if he wasn't married,
he got one of the marriages where he working in Atlanta, but he live in New York, so his wife is in New York. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. He's probably got a great marriage, man. He kept down here half of the year. His marriage is probably amazing, man.
Yeah.
See his wife every other weekend for 2-3 hours. It's probably
you can't get no woman with knees like that. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's a wrap for you getting a woman. What he can't wear shorts?
No.
If you can still see his knees knocking in long pants, he cannot wear shorts. He cannot wear shorts, man. Bless his heart.
Oh, gosh. All right, man. You want to talk about Joker, man. Talk about the Joker, sir.
Well,
his experience, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart.
So this
powered by Southern Edge.
First, I want to talk about Anthony Edwards. Okay. Timberwolves get it done over the Suns, 120-96. Yep. The Knicks, your Knicks. You still a Knicks fan?
I am still a Knicks fan, man. We're losing right now, but I'm a huge Knicks fan, sir.
Okay. Knicks 111-104. Embiid still having issues with injuries.
Yep.
The Lakers handled this game. They were up in this game big time in the first half, and then somehow in the second half, they forgot to show up. Okay. Right. 114-103. Anthony Davis had 32 points. Embiid, once again, he had 29 points, but once again, injury issues coming up with the big man. You remember Shaggy used to say back in the day that big men like Embiid, they always gonna have problems with their feet. Remember Yao Ming always had the problems with his feet.
They're giants, man.
Country. Like that's gotta be.
What's the big kid in Dallas? The big long lanky kid. I'll think of his name.
You're not talking about Dirk, are you?
Not Dirk.
Okay.
The kid from Utah, or was it BYU?
I can't remember.
Don't worry about it.
Jalen Brunson. Huh?
I hate bringing that up and not remembering the name whenever I do that. I got to stop.
Jalen Brunson goes for 22. And lastly, the Boston Celtics 114-99 or 94 over the Miami Heat. Jason Tatum goes for 23 points. I think that it's probably a wrap. Boston's probably going to win in the East, even though this is in the first weekend of the playoffs. And then also you had the Clippers. All right. We got a James Harden sighting. The Clippers.
Yeah.
109-97. Harden goes for 28 points. Kawhi Leonard didn't even play in this game. Paul George goes for 22. Maybe they maybe that was their plan all year long, because between Kawhi Leonard, Harden, Paul George, them guys had plenty of what do they call it when you sit out? You don't play at all, even though you're still healthy.
Load management.
Right. They had plenty of load management games all year long, and it might work out for them. Maybe that was their plan the whole time.
I think you might be sleeping on the Bucks, man. They're coming out of the East, man, and Dame Dollar went crazy last night, and Giannis didn't even play. So yeah, man, I really think that, when you talk about teams that could possibly win it before you give it to Boston.
Yeah, but they sucked the last part of the year. I think that might have just been one good game. They've been struggling since Doc has got there.
Right. Look, man, Dame drops 35.
Mm-hmm.
You can say whatever you want. Middleton comes in, drops 23. You can say whatever you want, man. Giannis is going to be another 30 points.
Right.
This time of year.
Right.
So yeah, maybe the Pacers wasn't who we thought they were, but I think you need to give the Milwaukee Bucks a little bit of love coming out of the East as well. It'll be between them and Boston for sure.
Anthony Edwards.
Yes.
Atlanta kid. Went to the University of Georgia. First of all, I think, and I just thought about this just now, I think his name and his hype would be 100 times bigger if he played at a basketball school. He could have went to any school in the country. I think he was kind of like the first rated high school player coming out when he came out of high school. But do you see special in this guy? Like, does he have a glow, meaning he's like the chosen one, or he's like a Jedi and the force is strong in him? Like, do you see him being like in the line of Dr. J or Michael Jordan, dare I say?
Hey, man.
The kid had 33 points, man.
Right now, who's the best player in the NBA?
I mean, a lot of people probably say Giannis. I think a lot of people will say Edwards.
Ain't no question, man. If Ant-Man doesn't get a few votes, a shame on you. He is a guy that has his head by the rim all night long. It's not just when he dunks. He jumps above everybody to get rebounds. He jumps above everybody to get a three-point shot off. He jumps above everybody to block shots. I mean, Stephon Marbury told me that a long time ago, over 20 years ago, man. I was talking to him about how he releases the ball so high when he shoots. And he's like, yeah, man, when you play against guys that's 6'8", 7 foot tall, if you're shooting the ball from the floor, it's going to get blocked.
Right.
So you've got to be able to elevate to make sure that your shot doesn't get blocked.
Mm-hmm.
Ant-Man his head is above the rim with everything that he does. Outside game, inside game, stealing the ball, blocking shots, running the floor. I mean, he's incredible, man.
Listen, man, it's very risky having this type of conversation about a guy because cats fizzle out all the time.
Yep.
But this guy, you just mentioned it. He plays on both ends of the court.
Yep.
Offense, defense. Athletically, he's athletically superior, just like Jordan was. And I'm making the comparison to Jordan. I'm not saying he's Jordan, but I'm giving you all of the characteristics that remind me of a young Jordan.
Yeah.
Plays both ends of the court. Defensively, he's a beast. He can score from anywhere. He can shoot the three. He can drive to the basket. He got hops out of this world. He seems to be a leader. He's a young guy, so when you're this young, it's hard to be the leader of the team when you got some veterans on there. But it seems like the team is saying, we're going to follow you.
Yeah, man, it's the Timberwolves. We don't care about who are their leaders, man. The Timberwolves. They're where they are right now
they got
this
Towns.
kid.
Towns has been there. Karl Anthony Towns, Big Cat, has been there many years before him.
Big Cat ain't that dude. Big Cat ain't him. He's a good player, but he's not him, man. Ant-Man is him.
And listen,
Ant-Man is him.
One other thing, people forget, Jordan really didn't have a lot of charisma. I think Ant-Man at this stage in his career compared to Jordan at his stage, like Ant-Man's doing these little interviews, he's got personality. That's big.
He got
all he needs now is his own signature shoe.
So
if he gets a good-looking shoe, we might be talking for the next 15 years or so a Jordan-like player if he can stay healthy.
Real quick, without Googling this question, how tall is Ant-Man, sir?
I would say he's 6'6".
Okay.
Probably the same height as Jordan was. Jordan was 6'6".
Okay.
Is he taller? No, maybe he might be 6'7". Maybe he might be 6'7". Go ahead.
He's 6'4".
He's only 6'4"?
He's 6'4", 225 pounds, man. Jordan and all them other cats, man, was 6'6" or higher. So that's another reason why this kid's going to stand out. He plays like he's 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", man.
He's 6'4"?
He's 6'4", sir. 225 pounds. Not even like LeBron, a 250, 260.
Right,
He's 225 and 6'4". Amazing player, sir. He's only going to get better too. He's still young.
From Big Play, Mr. Big Play Bray, he says he has a shoe. Okay, so I got to look up his shoes. Your shoes can't look crappy. Like, one financial mistake that Shaq made, man, is signing a deal with Reebok, and they gave him them ugly-ass shoes, man. It's just, you got to have a good-looking shoe. They need to hire a top designer that used to work at Nike and can't help come up with the Jordan brand. They need to hire that guy away to develop this man's sneaker.
And you do know that Reebok is back with Shaq and Allen Iverson as their leadership team, right? They had their leadership team.
Yeah. They're like executives.
Right.
Shaq's shoes was ugly, man.
They were very ugly, man.
They were ugly. I think, and once again, we say this a lot about the players show flash. This kid got the complete package.
He got all of it, man. He be cracking jokes. He be talking smack. He can hoop. He can hoop, man. He got personality.
And you see how soon we forget. What about Ja Morant? Ja can't be that guy because of all the off-court things.
He did it to himself, man. He can't put the guns down. He wants to hold a gun.
Ninja.
He wants to hold a gun, man. And Ja needs to understand something real quick, man. Let me give him some straight street philosophy, man. People that carry guns don't show guns.
Nah, you show a gun. I mean, we were always told you show a gun, you better use it.
Right. Yeah. Why are you pulling that out if you're not using it, man? It's not a stick of bubble gum. It's a firearm.
Yeah.
It's for life or death. Why you walk around in cars and in clubs showing a gun? Come on, Ja. Cut it out.
Ja was more
dummy.
Fun. Ja was fun. And I say was because he hadn't played all year. He's been injured. Played like a couple games before he got hurt. But Anthony Edwards is marketable.
He's a beast, man.
And he has his head on. I don't see him doing nothing dumb.
SGA and OKC. I mean, there's about 4 or 5 stars right now in this league that are incredible players, man.
All right.
4 or 5 stars.
When we get back from the break,
let's talk about this
quick,
man.
Well, 2 things. I want to talk quickly about the Lakers, okay? And one observation about the Joker, and then we're going to talk about our top 5 hamburgers of all time and let y'all vote on.
I'm going to talk about the top 5. Me, not you, me.
2 Live
Y'all
Stews.
keep it locked to the 2 Live Stews, man.
Yeah, okay, BMX, this is what they want. That family shit, dirt. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm, hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm, hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm, hey yo, we family. Bonds that can't be broken. Watch it. Hey yo, we family. 3 times we heat rhymes, eye to eye, Jinx, X and I. A bond that will never die. Wise guys will split the pie. Big style, hypnotized. I'm back home, the shark in the town. Let the fin roam, my fam in the zone. See how we rock well, exotic flow. Crystal seashells, never sleep where the beast dwell. Monster to the music, you the shit, then prove it. This is hip hop, get your shit chopped. It's been a long time coming on the same track with fam dumping. Look how your man's gunning for fam, cause we all stand for something. Salute the fans production, producing mass destruction. We ask nothing, command respect, that's the law of instruction. Back in the South with a Dutch in my mouth, fam. That's what I'm all about, damn. 3 deep when we rolling out. Leave your face posted out. Double hosted, twin toasted out. Your style bitch, watch me hold it out. Get money. Every day with fam is sunny. We get money. Every day with fam is sunny. We family. Unbreakable balls, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable balls, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable balls, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family.
The jester, nobody does it better. Ain't nothing like fam riding a beat like a bike. When it come to this rap shit, yeah, I know we out of sight. Every ego bout and tongue confess that Jinx is the best. BMX Supreme Majestic, who gon' run up and test? I'm outside the gate, not in the bleachers or sideline. That mean that I ain't playing, motherfucker, I'm bout mine. You had your time, now it's mine to shine. I'm hungry when I spit, can't you hear it in the rhyme?
Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the Two Live Stews, man. We back. One
back.
more segment before we get out of here, man, on a beautiful Monday.
We back, man.
I got a question for you, man, before we go any further, man. And it is the Two Live Stews experience. Powered by Southern Edge Beverage Company, Southern Edge BeverageCo.com is where you can find us on the web. Monday shows are great. We talked about this all day today, trying to figure things out. You want to come off of the weekend and have a platform like this to talk about all of the stuff coming through the weekend. So Monday shows are great. But when Monday football starts, we won't be able to do a Monday show because our focus will be hopefully on being at someone's bar doing Monday Night Football. Now, that being said, when is our next show? I think we should figure that out before we go any further.
Well, I mean, Thursday night is the draft. Thursday is the draft.
Right.
I think we should do a show right after the draft, Thursday night. I think
After
Doug
the
should
draft?
stay up because he likes to give us. I hope Arlie is listening. He likes to give us stuff on the fly. So I'm giving on the fly that we do an after the draft show Thursday.
Yeah, but it's gonna be like midnight then.
And I'm going to be drinking during the draft.
It's okay. That's the perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
fine.
Well,
Fine,
don't.
all of
never
that
mind.
works.
I just work here. I don't do anything.
Well, I mean, just ignore everything she just said. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But I don't think Thursday nights I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
No, man, if ain't nobody paying us to do a show from their spot on Thursday night, man, I'm watching that draft.
Oh, I'm watching the draft, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I definitely don't think we're going to do one Thursday, but we'll figure it out. Make sure you jump in the chat room, the Two Live Stews chat group, because we post like announcements and when we're going to do shows. If you follow us on Facebook or on YouTube, there's an alert subscribe button that you can hit that'll actually send you a message. Hey, man, the stew's about to come on.
I'm gonna have to
You see
deal
what I'm
with.
saying?
I'm gonna have to deal with Arlie tomorrow because of the last minute plans to do the show tonight. She wasn't able to make it because she had other plans, thinking that we were going to be broadcasting tomorrow, and I'm gonna have to deal with that tomorrow. I'm sure, man. It's gonna be a lot.
I predicted, man. I said bold prediction in the chat group that the Lakers are going to win the whole thing this year, and that's taking a real. I mean, after what happened this past Saturday, a big hit. It's not going to happen. 114 to 103. The first
y'all don't have wing defenders, sir. People can get.
Well,
if you
we
got
put
a team that can
Achimura.
shoot,
Go ahead.
no, you go ahead. You go ahead.
No, go ahead.
It's your team, man. You probably should get it off your chest. Go ahead.
No, I mean, Denver
Well,
is
if you
very
put
good.
wing defenders out there, they're not going to be any team that can shoot perimeter shots. They're gonna get every shot they want because AD is y'all's only defense. AD and LeBron is 40 years old, man. He can't be chasing these cats around no more, man. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead, man. Sorry.
So we put Hachimura on Joker at the beginning of the game, and that we had some success with that in the past, but it didn't work. It seemed like at the half, Denver made adjustments, and Darvin Ham didn't. Like, we played phenomenal in the first half. We played great defense. We were switching. Everything looked beautiful. But then the second half, it's just like we forgot what we did in the first half, or Denver just adjusted. The main thing that I want to talk about, though, is this goddamn Joker.
He's phenomenal.
The Joker goes for 32 points. And I want your opinion when I make this statement. And I want to make sure I say this right. I practiced this today, how I was going to say it.
Do you like him? Do you like the Joker? I mean, outside of him beating your team right now, if it's a Tuesday night game on TNT and it's Denver and somebody, would you watch the Joker and appreciate what he brings to the game?
And that's kind of leads me to my point. Tim Duncan, to me, was the ugliest player in the history of the NBA to watch.
I won't disagree with that.
The Joker is so ugly out there on that floor. I can't believe it. But he's effective.
He's ugly. He's uglier than Tim Duncan.
Sir, do you remember the one play when they threw the ball down to him? He was in the paint, and he stepped out of the paint. He didn't jump. He was flat-footed, and he did like this, and the ball went in.
The ball went in.
Like, I've never seen anybody do that before in my life. And then on the next play, he'll come down, get the pass, and shoot a three.
Okay.
And hit nothing but the bottom of the net. This is the most amazing basketball player I've ever seen in my life.
The comparison to Tim Duncan's really good, even though Tim Duncan was a little more fluid.
The
moving
Joker
up and down
looked
the
like
court.
he's moving in slow motion.
Okay. Now, but okay, I'm glad you brought that up. A few weeks ago, after UConn won their 6th national title, we talked about Purdue's Edney, the big center. And you said he's got to have a spot in the league at 7'4". He can't keep up with Joker.
What do you mean?
He can't keep up with the Joker.
He's probably faster than the Joker.
No, the Joker, he's moving, sir. It's very deceptive. It's very deceptive, man. But he's moving, man. The Joker's moving. Yeah, Eddie doesn't move like the Joker does, man.
He's so ugly, but he's so effective and so efficient.
He does it all. He does it all. He's a great passer. He can handle the ball. He can bring the ball up. He can shoot threes. He hits free throws. He can play with his back to the basket. He's got moves. The Joker is the total package, sir.
I mean, he is totally.
He's a white Olajuwon.
It's.
Whoa, Doug, you either holding your breath or doing something that's not cool. But listen, it's the end of the show, so we're going to end up wrapping stuff up anyway. The Joker's a phenomenal player. One of the best players that we've ever seen in basketball. When you're talking about a 5'2", 6'2" player, it doesn't get any better than this guy. They've got several pieces on the bench. They've got several players that are starters. This team is coming off a title. Listen, man, that's a great idea, Tree. I'll do that. I think it's going to be Denver. There's a couple teams in the West that are pretty good teams. As I'm looking at my New York Knicks now, I think they just took the lead 1 point over Philadelphia. I think it's 68-67. They were down by 9 points at halftime. So I'm very happy about that. But Denver, hands down, coming off of a title, is one of the best teams that's in the NBA right now. They've got perimeter shooting. They've got perimeter defense. They've got a paint presence. They got 3 guys that can stroke it from behind the three-point line. Denver is a phenomenal team, man. Shouts out to everybody in the chat room. I'm going to read a couple of chats while we wait on Doug to reboot and get back in here. Device is not connected. Doug with that dial-up.
It's not dial-up. I don't know what happened.
Did
y'all go out just now? You and Tree go out too?
We were fine. Adrian Williams just said Doug with that dial-up. Doug is speechless.
I don't know what happened. That's the first time. That's the first time that's happened in weeks.
Thank you, Jody. It is Edie, not Edney. It's Edie.
Hey, listen, man. But before we get out of here, I just want to make one last statement about Joker. He is ugly.
We got a couple things to do before we get out of here, too.
Right. Joker
Okay.
is ugly, but damn,
He's
he's
effective.
good, man. He
He's
is so
effective, man.
good. He is
does everything good.
unbelievably good.
Yeah.
And it's
no look passes, putting passes through a tight window, free throws.
we
12-footer.
gotta steal one at home. I don't think we're gonna win one of these games in Denver. We gotta steal one at home and then just go off of that momentum and hopefully try to get back in this thing. But right now, it's not looking good.
Y'all gonna get swept, man.
It's not looking good. All right, we ready to roll out the poll? So
Ryan comparing the Joker to a great center throws the show. No,
right?
But he's a great center. I mean, he's the best center in the game right now.
Right now, he is.
That was Dr. Scott too.
Right now, he's on pace to be a Hall of Famer.
Oh, no question.
Easily.
No question.
And I don't know how he's doing it. He got no athleticism, can barely, like when he jumps, his feet get 2 inches off the ground, man.
Sports and Heel said, until you do right by the women, you're going to keep freezing up.
Oh, whatever, man.
Well, you got dial up, man. I mean, this happens like every other show.
I don't have dial up. That's not true. That's a lie.
Whatever it is, we need to figure it the hell out, man.
That does not happen at every other show. This is the first time it's happened in a month. You've been going out more than me.
That's not true.
All right, so okay, let's wrap up.
You set the poll up until I tell you to stop talking. Damn it.
Okay. In the Two Live Stews Facebook chat group, somebody shared this post. I think it was the anniversary of when this sandwich first came out. As I mentioned earlier, I worked at the great Mickey D's in 1984, 85, and we unveiled the McDLT sandwich. So it started us thinking, okay? This was a fantastic burger.
$1.95 in 1985. If they make this McDLT right now, it's $15.
$15. You ain't spending no less than $10 at a fast food place right now.
It's crazy, man.
They paying fast food workers $20 an hour.
Right, that's true. That's true.
So anyway, that was a great hamburger. And so it started us thinking, give us your top 5 hamburgers of all times, commercial hamburgers. You want to go first? You want me to go first?
There's nothing commercial about my burgers. You go first if you got commercial burgers, sir. You go first.
Okay, let's go. So coming in at number 5 is the Quarter Pounder with cheese. Phenomenal hamburger. Phenomenal hamburger. Coming in at number 5 is a Quarter Pounder with cheese. Number 4, the Wendy's Single comes in at number 4. Okay. Coming in at number 5, or coming in at number 3. I'm sorry. Coming in at number 3 is Five Guys. Okay. Now, if you notice, we're talking fast food hamburgers because you can't go with a boutique hamburger because most people or most boutique burgers aren't everywhere.
We can go with whatever goddamn burgers we want. Finish your list, sucker.
Put my list back up. Coming in at number 2, the Whopper. Flame broiled. You cannot stop flame broiled. And the number one hamburger in the history of hamburgers is the Big Mac. 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Yes, sir.
Congratulations,
That's
man.
my top 5. Can I get a round of applause? Can I get a round of applause?
Yeah, let me see if I can find that for you, man. Real quick. Oh, I got it right here. Here we go. There we go, man. All right.
Don't hit the boo. The booing sound or whatever. Thank you, man.
So real quick, man.
Bring my list back up one more time, Tree, before Ryan gives his and we get out of here.
Real quick, man.
Quarter Pounder with cheese, Wendy's Single, Five Guys Burger, Burger King Whopper, and the McDonald's Big Mac, number 1.
This explains it, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not trying to put your business out there, man, but do you take blood pressure medicine?
Why? Yes. Why you bring
that explains it, man?
Why you put my business out there?
That explains it, man.
Explains what?
You eating the garbage of hamburger. Those burgers, as tasty as they are, man, they're terrible for you, man.
That's not
They're
true.
using processed meat.
That's propaganda. Stop reading propaganda and reading and buying into propaganda. That's not true.
The meat they use was carrying coronavirus before coronavirus was a thing.
That's not true. What are you going to choose from? Those are the number 1 voted burgers of all times and the tastiest as well.
Well,
I'm trying to figure out what burger you're going to talk about if you don't name those.
Wherever you got that list from, it doesn't matter because the listeners will determine whose burgers are better. Period. Okay? Tree.
I'm very interested to see your list.
Ryan's top 5 burgers of all time, man. Fuddruckers don't grill their burger until you order it.
But everybody's
Shut up! Shut up! Shut your mouth! Eating that processed meat that got plastic in it. Shut your mouth! Took my nieces to eat that garbage. I'm disappointed in you. Don't you say a word. I'm disappointed in you, man. Fuddruckers don't cook their burgers until you order it, man. If you want it medium or well done, it's fine. They cook it to order the way you like it. Fuddruckers is number 5. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. You just came from Texas, man. In Houston, you could get something called the OG burger from Trill Burger. And I know they got a grandmama back there, man.
But most of these people never had or heard of Trill Burger.
Well, we're going to let them vote.
That's got to
These people going to tell us. These people going to tell us. But you trying to tell them who they're going to vote for ain't got nothing to do with that processed meat you eating, man.
I haven't seen a Fuddruckers in 20 years.
Well, I know where one is. I know where one is. Let's put that list back up, Tree. Number 3, man. Holman and Fitch. It's one of the most expensive burgers you're going to put your hands on. But let me tell you something, man.
Fitch is? Who is
barbecue pickles, shaved red onions, American cheese. It's an expensive burger, but it's about the best pound of meat you can get your hands on, and it's good for you. Organic burgers.
A burger from a place called Holman and Fitch.
Listen,
they
man,
they sound like some land developers. Holman and Fitch or a law firm.
Listen to me.
You're not going to win this one. You are not going to win this one trying to put down a burger from a law firm.
Stop it before I get upset again. If you get a Holman and Finch burger, guess what? The cows that they make them burgers out of don't eat nothing but the finest grass flown in from Italy. It's all organic.
Man, you think these ninjas ever ate a burger from Italy?
Let's go back to the list, Tree. And this one's a tad expensive too. One of the best burgers you could ever taste is Houston.
Good well these niggas ain't ever eaten no
burger
burger from
freshly
Italy.
ground chuck with cheddar, tomatoes and lettuce brought in from France every other hour. Houston's has the best burger you ever put your lips on. And lastly,
it ain't one ninja listening to this show ever went to Houston's for a burger.
The number 6 double bacon cheeseburger from the good folks at Farm Burger. 50% beef, 50% bacon patties, yellow cheddar, pasture-raised bacon. Listen, man, these are the best. Trees crying.
I'm gonna win. I got this.
Tree, why you crying, Tree?
I got
Tree, why you crying?
Farm Burger. Come on,
Doug,
man.
your list is inflammation, and his is wealth.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
But my list is real.
You're the reason why
you know how many
times
ninjas been to McDonald's in their life?
Right.
And you picking put his list back up, Tree.
You're the reason why people got big. You're the reason why people got big bottoms walking around here, man.
Holman and Fitch.
Yes, that's right.
Not only will they get you out on bail, but they also make you a good burger.
Right.
Holman and Fitch.
Hey, man, you got to take a blood pressure pill before you eat any burger off your list.
Hey, for real though.
Your burger marinates in grease, man. Grease.
Hey, and listen, man, I really don't appreciate
care about the people, man.
Telling people
I'm not gonna talk about no burgers I ate when I was growing up in middle school. I didn't eat them burgers since college, man.
I really don't appreciate you telling these people about my health issues. I really don't. Seriously. That's nobody's business.
Well, real quick.
I mean, seriously, they got HIPAA laws. You ever heard of HIPAA laws?
I do want to apologize, but we've seen
Have you ever heard of HIPAA laws?
We've seen your pills, man. We've seen your pills, man. Tree was trying to push it like it was penis pills. It wasn't penis pills. Your penis is still working, right? Right? All jokes aside, your penis is working.
Hey, let's go. We got to go on that. We got to go on that, man. We got to go on that.
You're not going to answer the question?
All right, so we'll put these lists, Ryan's top 5 of snooty, well-to-do hamburgers against my list of old school, real, scrumptious hamburgers.
Florida Evans and James Evans Florida Evans and James Evans didn't let them kids eat the burgers you was putting up there, man.
Whatever.
The burgers are all bad.
They ate from Al's Rib Shack on Good Times. Everybody in America has at least eaten at least 50 Big Macs in their life. You're going to lose this one. You're going to lose this one.
You've been saying the same thing for the last 3 weeks.
You took the snooty route. You took the snooty route.
You've been
Nobody even heard of 4 to 5 of your hamburger joints.
Listen, man, if you've never had a Trill burger, you don't even know what burgers are all about.
Trill burger?
A Trill burger. An OG Trill burger, man.
Hey, Tree, come on for a second.
I can't.
You've traveled the world. Have you ever heard of a Trill burger?
She's crying because she's scared for your kids, man. She's crying because she's scared for your kids.
Have you ever heard of a Trill burger, Tree?
I haven't, but I know that it's anything. Your list, Doug, is
disgusting.
It's scrumptious.
We don't eat that.
Man.
It's scrumptious.
Okay.
That's why Chick-fil-A and Zaxby's
this
are doing
show
so
is
well
supposed
right
to
now.
empower the people, not kill.
No, this show is to
Raider
help
Cab.
people.
I'm voting for Ryan just off the names alone. They sound delicious. Thank you, Raider Cab. They're all organic burgers too.
This show
They're
is
all organic burgers.
This show is supposed to help and provide and recommend burgers to fill people's bellies.
Man,
and a Big Mac
burger
does that better than any other burger in the history of the world.
Your burger's a death trap, man. Tree, thank you very much for an outstanding job. We got to give Tree a round of applause. I'm not going to touch the applause button, man. Everybody in the chat room, man, y'all mean so much to the Stews. We really appreciate y'all. Basketball's on. Y'all in here chatting it up with us, talking with us. Y'all in here asking people to come in and check us out. Y'all in here passing the word, man. We freaking love y'all in that chat room. Thank you so much.
Can you not handle this? Is this too much responsibility for you?
Dub Slim, BMX, Jinx the Jester. Thank y'all for the music, man. Willie Haynes, we appreciate you, sir.
Is this too much for you? Is this too much responsibility for you? You talk about my health issues and then you talk about my penis. You think that's cool?
Hey, man, I just was asking you a direct question, man.
But why would you ask me a question like that in front of these people, in front of family?
Show, man. This the people show, man.
Someone said you told. There is a comment that said you told the people in the group years ago about your blue pill situation.
What blue pill situation?
The
blood
the
pressure.
medicine, man. The medicine, man. Yeah, that's not breaking news, man. And I'm glad you're taking the pill, man. And listen, I get nervous every time when I'm with you and you look for your pill. Like if you don't have it, like you might just expire immediately. It's very scary, man.
That shit ain't funny, man. I'm out of here. That's not even funny. And I know
I'm not laughing about it. I'm not laughing about it, man. I care about you.
It's a lot of people listening to this show right now that got blood pressure issues, and you're mocking it.
I'm not
mocking
it at all.
Yes, you are. You're a mocker.
My numbers
They should call
are
you
good.
Mocking Ryan.
Maurice Bird. Well, Doug, you did post to the group about your blood pressure a few years ago. That's not me, man. That's not me. That's Maurice Bird that said that, man. Real quick, man. I don't like your sensitive attitude the last hour of the show. I'm very disappointed in you trying to feed depth. I'm very disappointed in you trying to feed depth to the listeners.
You played in the NFL. You made a couple of dollars, and now you eat bougie burgers.
We can't do this.
That should have been the top of your list. A burger place called Bougie Burgers.
Okay.
Hey man, I'm done.
I'm choosing life. You probably should try it, man.
I'm done.
Stay at the McDonald's, man. I'm choosing life. Dogs and Poodles, man. We're going to let y'all know on Facebook when we're doing our next show, man. Shouts out to the good folks from Southern Edge Beverage Company. Follow them on the web at southernedgebeverageco.com. That's the website right there, southernedgebeverageco.com, as well as following them on all social media platforms, man. I don't believe you push that trash to the people, man. It hurts. But I'm giving you an A+ on the show, Doug.
I mean, you talked about my penis. You talked about my health issues. I'm still giving you an A because you my little bubba, and that's fine.
I deserved one today, man. The great Arlen Michelle will be back with us next week. Thank you very much, Tree. As of right now, man, God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. If you don't know him, you need to find him and show him love. That's all he's trying to show you, nothing but love. Peace up, A-Town down. We'll see you at the end of the week. Do better, man. You need to do better. Eating them death burgers. That's crazy.